Hey, I'm just going to show a quick way to get set up with Affinity Designer 2 and creating liveries within iRacing. First step that we're going to do is we're going to select our car to paint. I'm going to be selecting the Volkswagen Jetta TDI Cup. This one will have a slight issue with it. I'll show you guys what that issue is, but some cars do have exporting issues that won't work immediately, so we'll have to make that change, and I'm going to show you how that's done. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our iRacing paint shop, click the download template on the car that you'd like to use. We're going to open it up, and we don't want to do that. We want to go to our downloads, and then we're going to right click, export, extract all, extract it, and pop it open, and we're just going to double click on it. If you've never used Affinity before, you will have to right click, open with, and then Affinity Designer, or you might have to choose another app, but it should automatically pop up. There will be an error that pops up with every single livery. It's going to say unknown property, a whole bunch of stuff. We don't care. We're going to click close. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to our export persona here in the top left of Affinity. Now under slices, we're going to see there's one slice already created. We don't care about this one. This is just the full layers of every single thing you see here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our layers selector. We're going to create a slice for the spec map. We're going to create a slice for the paintable area. Under each of these, we'll open them up. We're going to change them both to TGA, which is the file type that iRacing is looking for. And then we're going to go over here to our little naming convention. And if you don't know what to put in here, it's easy. All you have to do is hover over the how do I use this selector. And in this case, it'll be car underscore and then your iRacing ID. And so mine will be 679448. So here I'll type in car underscore 679448. I'm going to click done. For the spec map, we're going to add another small component. So we're going to do car underscore spec underscore 679448. That will enable the spec map. Now we're going to export the slices, and it'll be under your documents iRacing paint and then the Jetta TDI folder, which is also outlined here. So I'll show you what this is, just what the folder looks like. You'll just have to scroll down and we'll find, I've already forgotten the name of it. Oh, here it is, Jetta TDI. And then we'll click export. If you have files already in there, maybe from another paint, maybe you're already using Trading Paints and the file's already in there, you're just going to click export. It's not going to matter. When Trading Paints updates, it'll go back to the one that's on the Trading Paints website. But for now, we're just going to be trying to create this blue one. So there's a problem with this livery. This is a 2049 by 2056 size document. I'll scroll in so you can see that. But the big piece is that this is off by 1 pixel on the left, and it's off by 14, if I did the math right, pixels on the bottom, or something, I don't know, math. So what we have to do is we have to fix that. So we're going to head over to before we do that, we're going to click continuous. This is going to allow us to make changes back and forth. We're going to head over to our designer persona, and we're going to click on the vector crop tool. We're going to scroll in over here. We're going to drag this over, make it line up. And we're going to do the same on the bottom. I'm going to drag this right up to the line. And then we're just going to check. Just drag the corner and just slightly drag it. All right, 2048 by 2048, perfect. And then the spec map is also incorrect. So we're going to drag this and we're going to lock it in here. Lock it in here. 2048, perfect. All right. So now these two should be correctly inputted. And actually, we don't want this slice. We're going to unselect it. So we're going to try to export these slices again. Oh, and then we're going to slide this over to the right. And now we are all set. The car now is completely blue, which is our favorite color. It's the iRacing default paint color. And now whenever you make a change, it's going to pop up on here. So if I just take a square and I throw it across the hood, it will happily populate on this side once you drag it into the paintable area folder. Ta-da! That's the key. So what's being exported here is this paintable area is going to your base paint, and this spec map is going to your spec map. And so I'll create another video explaining how the spec map works and how you can change that. If you don't care about the spec map, it's okay, but it'll make your liveries pop and make them look a lot better than what they are now.